What if the USSR never collapsed? 1991. The Soviet Union is gone. 25 countries, 300 million people, one empire divided overnight. But what if it never happened? What if the USSR survived? Let's find out. Stay until the end. The Cold War was ending. Both sides were exhausted. America had won, or so they thought. But in Moscow, something different was happening. 1985. Mikhail Gorbachev comes to power. He wanted to save the Soviet Union, not destroy it. Two big ideas, glasnost and perestroika. Openness, rebuilding. But the changes moved too fast, and the empire cracked. In our scenario, Gorbachev slows down. No rushed reforms. The KGB stays strong. The army stays loyal. And in August 1991, the coup succeeds. Gorbachev is removed from power. A new hardline Soviet government takes control. 300 million people wake up to a different world. The Soviet Union survives. But survival doesn't mean strength. The economy is broken. Store shelves are empty. Oil prices are low. The USSR is spending 25% of everything it earns on the military. The new government makes one smart decision. They look at China. China kept communist control, but opened the economy. It worked. So the USSR does the same. State control stays, but foreign companies are allowed in. McDonald's opens in Moscow, but the KGB watches every customer. By 1995, the economy starts breathing again. Not fast, not free, but alive. Meanwhile, the world is confused. America expected victory. Instead, the Soviet Union is still there, still nuclear, still powerful. NATO doesn't expand eastward. Poland, Hungary, Czech Republic, they stay in the Soviet orbit. No European Union membership for them. No freedom of movement. And Germany. Reunification still happens in 1990, but now Germany sits between two superpowers. It becomes the most nervous country on Earth. 1999. Yugoslavia breaks apart. In real history, America intervened. In our scenario, the USSR blocks every move. The war lasts longer. 300,000 dead instead of 100,000. Europe watches helplessly. 2001. September 11th still happens. Terror doesn't need the Cold War to exist, but this time, America and the USSR actually cooperate. Both hate Islamic extremism. For the first time in 50 years, they're on the same side. Afghanistan is invaded by both powers together. It ends faster, but the occupation is twice as brutal. 2008. The global financial crisis hits. America struggles. The USSR, surprisingly, survives better. State-controlled banks don't gamble with people's money. For one moment, the Soviet model looks smarter. Their propaganda machine runs non-stop. Capitalism is dying. We told you so. But inside the USSR, the truth is different. Internet is controlled. Journalists disappear. 15 million people live in poverty. The gap between Moscow and rural Russia is enormous. Young people are angry. They see the outside world through illegal VPNs. They want what they can't have. 2015. Protests begin. Not in Moscow, not yet. In Ukraine, in Belarus, in Kazakhstan. Small fires everywhere. The government responds with force. 10,000 arrested in 1 month, but the fires don't go out. 2020. A leader emerges. Nobody knows his name yet. A 34-year-old engineer from Kyiv. He starts posting videos online. 10 million views in 3 days. The KGB tries to arrest him, but it's too late. The whole world is watching. The Soviet Union faces its biggest test, not from America, not from NATO, from its own people. Here is the truth about empires. You can control an army. You can control the economy. You can control the news. But you cannot control an idea. And the idea of freedom is the most powerful force in history. The USSR survived 1991 in our scenario. But could it survive 2020? Write in the comments, would the Soviet Union still exist today? Subscribe. Next scenario in 2 days.